Hey guys. So, we're going to talk today about something that's just been brought to my attention. And I've heard of it, but I really didn't hear anything of it really. So, let's talk about it. In a world where technology is faster than ever, even our mental health support is going digital. Of course, I do telehealth and I do it with, different people and different clients, and I see them and I hear them, I call them, I even can chat to them. But guess what? There's now AI therapy. But can AI therapy really replace what a human therapist can do? And should we be concerned? So, yeah, welcome back. Today, we're going to deep dive into this AI therapy versus human therapy. I'm going to kind of give you some info. I'm going to give you my thoughts. I'm not very big on giving my thoughts, but this one kind of really sparked me a little bit. So, it might be a little bit of my thoughts more than normal. So, welcome back. Let's talk about it. We'll look at what AI therapy is, if there's benefits, is there benefits, and why some people think there could be a big concern, such as myself. So, what is AI therapy? AI therapy is a mental health support provided by artificial intelligence. Think of like apps or chatbots that can help you process emotions, track your mood, even give you advice based on like your cognitive behavioral therapy or other methods and what's known. So, what are some of the things that people would want to use it for? Why would they want to use it? Well, let's talk about it. It's available anytime. You can get it anywhere that you have any kind of internet connection, which we all have phones now. It's affordable because it's obviously free and it's non judgmental. Nobody's going to really, no human is really going to respond to you, right? So, AI therapy has some perks, I guess. Accessible, it's more affordable, of course, than traditional therapy. And like I said, we all have a phone in our hand or in our pocket or in our purse all the time. So, maybe some of those call benefits, maybe some don't. That's why we're here today. We're going to discuss a little bit more. With that being said, when we look at the accessibility, we look at the immediate support, we look at the affordability. It is personalized to the point that the bot, you tell the bot who you are. So these tools could be helpful in a basic being the keyword, basic mental health support or need where people might need some quick guidance. William and I were talking about this today, and I am going to tell you that he kept asking, like, I don't know how it happens. And this is why I can tell you that my personal opinion might come out on this video more than it ever has before because I can't wrap my head around it. I love what internet is doing for us. I love what technology does for us. I even love what AI can do for us. It's a great tool. But mental health, are we sure we want to go there? Is this really what we're leaning to? I don't get it. I can't wrap my head around it. So, what are some of my concerns? What are those concerns? How about lack of empathy, lack of understanding of what's really going on? AI can't truly understand emotions, right? It can simulate empathy, it can pretend to be empathetic, but it's not the same as having a real human voice or a real therapist who can pick up on some of the body languages, the situation, subtle cues, or help that get the deeper level issues. There's just no real human connection. And one of the biggest battles that I have and that I have to pay attention to or be aware of is the human connection that I have with my clients. That's huge. Like, that's real big, right? The next thing that I want to talk about is the privacy and the security risk that comes along with using AI therapy. Mental health data is incredibly impersonable. I hear things that I just cannot fathom being out there in the world, out there on the web, the interweb, for people to see because it's, again, an AI therapist, right? So you're using the computer, you're using the phone, you're using a app, you're using something, right? But guess what? That information that's collecting that data about you, how's that being stored? Is it safe? How's it going to be misused? Is there any way to secure that information? Let me tell you what I have. If I talk to somebody on my computer, I have to keep my computer locked. I have to have a door lock, like my door automatically locks. So I have to have two forms of locks in between my client's information. If I have a filing cabinet, I have to have, like, if I write notes, it's again a door locked and then my filing cabinet's locked. And that is something that is just, is that 100% secure? No, but I'm telling you, it's more secure than any client's information being put out there on the intraweb, the internet. There's just a big privacy concern to me. I just cannot tell you, like when William and I were talking about this, I'm like, what? How is this even HIPAA compliant? Is this even a person available? Because I can't talk to people from other states. Like I can't do therapy because of their rules, their legislations, everything about it, unless I get a reciprocity to be able to do that. How is this intraweb going to be able to give information, tools, or anything that's helping with somebody in their state following their guide? Like it's just so much. And then you get to the point where it's just a whole ethical issue. Should AI be allowed to provide certain levels of care, right? And who's responsible for that misinterpretation that could happen through an AI therapist? What about a situation where there's a great need of support and health, mental health issues going on, but it's not understood there, that human connection's not there? What happens there? That's a concern for me, right? William was asking me, like, is it ethical? I don't think it is ethical. I don't see this being ethical. Do I see it being a resource of, hey, I'm having a bad day. Do you have any coping skills? Great, it's going to be there. But that's just exactly what Google has done. Do I see it being a way for somebody to say, hey, what's the number for local mental health support, and it giving you that data? Yes. Do I see that, it could give you that beneficial, click the button, like give me the number, you press the button right there on screen, and it takes you right to the line in your state. But outside of that, I have so many concerns, right? These questions are still being debated by experts in the mental health era and AI. I don't see how this is okay, right? So let's talk about, like I said before, what is the scope of availability for mental health that AI could help with, right? AI has limitations. Complex issues like trauma and deep-rooted, anxiety often need human touch, human connection, right? Without that, what you run into is the risk of oversimplifying or even misguiding someone who is in need of deeper support. That's a concern to me. That's a concern. So when can AI therapy help? Like I said, basic needs. That's about all I feel that it could be used for. I think it would be great for, quick, easy, accessible support or information, give you guidelines and tools and resources. But I really don't see it being much safer than anything outside of that scope. Because if I have somebody that I know that's typing in, hey, I'm feeling down today, I just don't know how I can make it, is an AI therapist going to be like, hey, sorry to hear that. Let's just talk about the day. Like, what are they going to offer? Are they going to dig deeper into that situation? Are they going to ask the questions? Are they going to watch the visual eye contact? Are they going to watch the body language? Are they going to see what somebody else is going through? The answer is no. Just no, they're not. It's not the same. If we want to use the internet, if we want to use, even AI as a resource of how to get information, I think it's great. But using a therapist through AI therapy is just not something that I am looking forward to. The fear that I have for possible clients one day down the line is crazy fear. And like I said, William and I were talking about it. Again, I'm not one that sits and watches much YouTube. He told me a story today about a situation that just melted me. Like it took me to my core that we as society have allowed ourselves to become so dependent on AI and just everything about it, that things are happening that are not good. It's not okay. Now, I might get feedback on this that people don't agree, and that's fine. I'm here to let you have your thoughts, your opinions, and your feelings. But where I sit on this side of the, being a therapist, and it's not for business, it's not for any other reason. It's because I freaking care about my clients. I care about you. I care about people that might really need actual interaction. Even when I do telehealth from home, they see me. They see me, they see my surroundings, they see my environment. I see them, I see how they're sitting, I see how their posture is. I watch how, they're moving. If I'm talking to them on the phone, I can still hear a tone. I can still hear sadness. I can still hear happiness or confusion. You can hear some of that through just even a phone call. But what I don't understand is how some AI generated program or app is going to be able to do all of that to provide somebody the best therapy. I don't get it. I can't wrap my head around it. And like I said, this is a lot of my opinion, and that's fine. I love it. I love it for me. I love it for you. But I'm telling you guys, think about it. And if you are struggling with mental health problems or concerns, please know that yes, ask your computer, ask your phone, ask an app what resources are out there. What therapists are near me? Can you take me to psychology today? There's lots that you can do with your phone, but don't think that that is your only hope, because many therapists across the board will offer a sliding scale if you don't have the finances. And if your finances don't allow you to pay anything, they don't allow you to pay anything. I have clients that I will do pro bono. I don't mind offering assistance. I mind that I have people out there in the world that may need support greater than what that can offer. So I guess if you are a proponent of this, okay, I'm glad to hear your response. Please don't hesitate to tell me. I'm not trying to attack anybody. I think it's great if you found a way to use it, but tell me how. Tell me how you're using it if that is you, because I'm not using it, so I don't know, right? So tell me what you think. Would you trust AI with your mental health? Let us know in the comments. Let's talk about it. Let's get conversation going from this new technology that's taking over our world, right? So don't forget to like, share, subscribe. If you want to go ahead and further discuss this, we definitely can at any time. But if not, I'll close that and say thank you for watching and have a great day. Bye, guys.